This is a pop-up presentation of my experience at the Streamer Awards 2024, ran by Cutie Cinderella. Um, I am very, very excited. I would like to start off this presentation with a big thank you and shout out to Parkenharbor, aka Parky, and Aggie, aka Lil Aggie. They were both nominated for the Streamer Awards this year, and therefore they both got a +1. So they decided to bring me and Dom to the event with them. And it was so, so, so fun. And I am so appreciative. And they didn't win their awards or their categories, unfortunately. But they were really tough categories to win. So I'm just very proud of them for even getting nominated. And shout out to them for, again, thinking about inviting us and giving me a really, really wonderful memory. So thank you guys so much. Thank you. We'll go over it all in detail, but I just want to say thank you to them. And if you guys aren't following Aggie and Parky, you definitely should be. They're wonderful, wonderful streamers. Hi, Condre. Did you have a fun trip? We're about to talk about it. Raise your expectations. No, lower them severely. I like words. Perfect. All right, here we go. Hi, Allspice again, by the way. I don't know if I said hi to you like ages ago when you first were in chat. All right. Here, we also have Santa. I'll hold Santa to be festive. Who's Aggie? Some guy. No. Again, this is just to help me. Okay, here we go. Airplane. Oh, I meant to say ride instead of right. Okay, see, lower the expectations immediately. She can't even spell. Okay, so the first thing about the airplane ride to the event, we took our flight in the early afternoon on Friday. We left on Friday instead of earlier because we wanted to stream on Thursday we didn't want to like leave stream for too long. But you know how you're gonna take a really long flight? Okay, it's like a really long flight, chat. It's gonna be like 5 hours, 6 hours, a long flight. You expect the flight to have like a movie screen, and you're like, what the frick? There was no movie screens. There was no movie screens. And so I'm like, well, that's okay because we're flying United, and at least United gives you like Air Wi-Fi to access their like entertainment hub, and you can watch movies on your phone. But they don't have that either. We got up there in the plane, and I was like so sad. I was literally in the airport, like, oh my god, I'm so excited to watch a movie. It's gonna be so fun. Get my movie and my airport snack. And I got a bagel and I got a coffee. And I don't drink coffee, but I was gonna drink it while I watched my airport movie. My movie on my plane. I was so excited. And then I got on the plane and there was no movie screen. I was like, what the freak? And then wait, don't read ahead. Don't read ahead. I had to do the phone movie with a baby in my arms. Well, yeah. Then I was like, okay, well, let's just watch the movie on our phone, right, chat? Guess what? They made an announcement over the speakers. Sorry, but the entertainment on the phones is not accessible for this flight. Brother, you're expecting me to sit here for 5 hours and stare at the wall? I'm not sleepy. It's an early afternoon flight. I got sleep. It's not like an early morning flight. I barely got sleep. No. I got to do nothing. So anyways, I had Pokemon's Don't Tell Anybody podcast like downloaded on my Spotify, a couple episodes. So I watched that, but that was only like 2 hours max. So then I just like watched Dom play Balatro on his phone. You gotta go with JetBlue or something hip if you want the good time. I usually always fly United. I don't know. I raw dogged the flight. I didn't though. I watched Pokemon's podcast for a bit, and then I watched Dom play Balatro, and then I basically had to sleep, or else I would be too bored. But there was a dude right next to Dom, not next to me, but next to Dom. He was on his phone. Imagine this is his phone. He was on his phone like this, so we could see what he was doing, and he was smiling like this. And it was literally videos after videos after video on TikTok. I don't know how he had Wi-Fi for TikTok of women. But like not women just like being women, but like certain advertisements for a certain only pans. Anyways, like it was interesting. And at first we looked over and Dom was like, "It's fine. It's probably just his girlfriend." And I'm like, "He's on TikTok." The odds of him watching his girlfriend on TikTok are so low. And then we looked over again, and there was like a bunch of other women, and I'm like, see? And then he said, this is weird. He was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. It was just not. Did you have a window seat? No. On the first plane, it was a Boeing. So, you know how on a Boeing there's like three, four, and three? We were in the four, like in the very middle, up the middle. So we sat in between two dudes. But the dude on my right was nice. Hi, Yonskis. Yeah, he was a little bit, Ace. Um, okay, so that was the airplane there. First impressions of LA. Okay, Ted? This was my first time in LA. So I need to say a couple things about it. LA is cold. I don't understand the crazy people. And I live in a very cold state now, okay? I live in the north. So LA is freaking freezing. And I'm from Jersey. We get cold weather there. It was cold. I'm talking, you need to wear a sweatshirt and long pants, kind of cold. And like, I only packed for warm weather. I don't know the exact temperature it's like, but I packed like t-shirts and shorts or like jeans. And I was wearing Dom's jacket the whole time because I didn't think 90% of the time it's 75 degrees, which is cold. Well, it's colder than what you think you need to pack for like warm weather, you know? I also had to have to coop. So literally I had to wear like his jacket. I didn't bring a jacket because I thought we'd be warm, and also it was torture too because when we got to the plane, like from where we live, it's freezing where we live, and I just ran to the car and ran to the airport with no jacket on, speed run. And I said, I'm being so smart because I'm not going to use this jacket in LA, so I'm not going to pack more than I need. No, I needed a jacket, so I really played myself. I don't know about all caps cold in California. Go there. Go there. Hi, Black Nova. Welcome in. It is not what they say. Also, LAX is a fine airport. All the people who complain about LAX, you're silly. You're so silly. You're like, you are so silly. The airport is the nicest airport I think I've ever been to. The only problem with LAX is the traffic around it, and it's not even as bad as LaGuardia in New York. So you guys need to go to New York airports and then come back to me, because everyone at the LAX airport is super, super nice. They're all very polite. They all ask you how your day is. They say please and thank you. When you're going through TSA, they like ask you politely, please take off your shoes. And they're like, oh, we'll handle this. When you load the bins in LaGuardia, they're like, please stay with your stuff. But you know when you like load your bins and you push it on, it's like, I'm not pushing that for you. You gotta push it. And I'm like, okay. So anyways, yeah, LAX is really, really nice. They're really sweet. It's clean. And it wasn't as packed as I thought it would be. It's a great airport. Way, way kinder than freaking New York's airports. New York airports are mean as hell. They will rip you to shreds at the New York airport. Mans plans ahead and gets his jacket borrowed. I thought I was planning ahead. What neighborhood were you staying in? In LA? We were in downtown LA. As a Canadian, I have no comment. It was cold, I promise. LaGuardia is a disaster. Yeah, LaGuardia is evil. So in my brain, everyone was complaining about LAX, and they were like, it's bad, it's terrible, it's terrible. And I'm sitting here like, it is not as bad as you think. You could be going to LaGuardia. New York in general is mean in general, and I said it as a New Yorker. It's just like no bull poop. And LAX is bull poop heaven. They're like, do you need this? Do you need that? It's like, please stop talking to me. Hi, Esther Rosa. LAX is not bad. It's so nice. I don't know. Maybe I'm just only used to the worst. It's way better than JFK as well. Downtown is the worst part of LA. I don't know. That was it. Okay, and also LA is ugly. It is the colorless NYC. I was in downtown LA. I was walking around and I was like, why does this feel like the city of broken dreams? NYC is the city of dreams. LA is the city of lifelessness. You walk around and you feel like hell. It's just like so sad. I didn't like it. It was pretty. There was like some lights, I guess. But it was kind of like they were trying a little bit too hard to be New York City. It was giving wannabe. It was giving, why is this called Broadway Ave? This isn't Broadway. It was giving like, this is not what you think it is. Like everyone talks about LA, LA, LA. LA is fine. It's not that nice. It's not that it's not ugly. It's just not as nice as you think. And it's just not very I don't know. It's very expensive, so I would just say that if you're gonna spend a lot of money, you shouldn't go to LA. Go somewhere else and spend a lot of money. Somewhere that the money will be worth it. I like San Diego. I love San Diego. I went to San Diego for TwitchCon. I love Vegas as well. Vegas and San Diego are lovely. Vegas is fun. It's cool. San Diego is pretty and sweet. LA is like just like a sad version of a city. I don't know. They have better Mexican food in LA than New York. I'm sure they do, but they have even better Mexican food in San Diego. So I like San Diego. If I'm going to go back to California, I would sooner go to San Diego than LA. LA is much better during the summer, I'm sure. LA was disappointing to me. The cool stuff I saw was the Griffith Observatory, and I was working on a famous Red Shoes mansion in the hills, which is obviously nice. Yeah, that's true. If I went to like Beverly Hills, maybe I would have liked it more. If I like went to Hollywood, but I didn't see those things. I think people commute to LA downtown. There's no life there. Yeah, I don't think I can handle New York City. No, New York City is so great. I promise. It's such good energy. Yeah, the energy is heavy. Yes, I agree. Talk your truth. I will. I'll be confident in this. Because you know what? Here's the funny thing. I met so many people who live in LA, and every single person that I met and talked to said they hated where they lived. Everyone. Every single one. LA also hasn't been the same since 2020. It took a hit and hasn't got back up. That's sad. LA is a massive sprawl, like almost incomprehensibly huge. I only saw one section, so I'm being judgmental of where I was. Yeah. Hi, Felaheen. I do agree that San Diego's better. Yeah, San Diego is awesome. Perfect place for a convention. I wrecked a rental car down in Encinitas back in 2000. I never been there. Hi, Albanian Mayor. Welcome in. I'm talking about the Streamer Awards. The fact that LA is two massive cities put together is nuts, seeing it from the observatory. Oh, I never been to there. I only went once to LA, obviously, but I love New York City. Me too, Allspice. Okay. Anyway, so those are my first impressions of LA. I liked it. Yes. But like it wasn't what I thought it would be. Yes. Hotel. Now I will talk to you guys about the freaking hotel situation. I am not going to lie to you, chat. I thought we were going to die. I think we both thought we were going to die. So it was so cool on the outside, and it looked like it could have been like an old church or something that had beautiful like architecture. And we were like, this looks so cool. A little spooky, but cool, right? So we get inside and we're like noticing that the like aesthetic of the place is kind of weird, but we kind of ignore it. And we get in the elevator. The elevator is really funny and goofy because guess what? It only goes up. The down button was broken. So if you wanted to use the elevator, you basically have to ride all the way to the top floor and then it would go down. So, so we got on the elevator. And we finally get to our floor, which was the 5th floor. And we go into our room. And this is when things get weird. We walk into our room. And this is what we freaking see. You want to see what we see? This is our room, chat. This is our room. The carpet is yellow, and there's a freaking weird, Dom called it a sex chair. It was like weirdly shaped, facing the bed. And that like painting says Jesus saves. We were like, what is going on here in this here hotel room? And Dom at this point is convinced. He's like, this is like a sex like hotel. The bed, by the way, is like on the floor. It doesn't really look like it in the picture, but it's tiny little things holding it up, and it's basically on the floor. And we're like, what is this weird? Did you look at the reviews before booking? Listen, it was cheap. That's all I'll say. Hi, Junkie. So Dom starts unplugging things. He starts unplugging everything. He unplugs the TV. He turns, like, he closes the mirrors. He's going around making sure that nobody could watch us or record us. He was looking for cameras. All this stuff. And I'm like being like, you're being over dramatic. You're being over dramatic. But then we turn around and the freaking shower. Wait, where's my phone? This is just the first part of the room. We turn around, but yeah, so we turn around and there's no door. All of a sudden we just see the bathroom and we're like, okay, that's interesting. And here we go. I sent it. Let's freaking go. Boom. So this is it. You turn around and this is what you see. Okay? No door. It's just a bathroom. The shower doesn't have a door, and it's windows. So this is the shower. See the little shower thing? So when you shower, water just got all over the floor because there's no freaking door, no curtain, no closer thing. And this, again, like I keep repeating, there is no door to this. This is just right behind you when you walk in the room. So if anyone walks in the damn door, they would just see you in the shower. And when you want to shower, whoever's in the bed is just watching you naked. So that's when Dom was really like, this is a sex hotel. This is a weird sex hotel. It's just open, everything. It's weird that it's like there's windows and there's no privacy at all. Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, he's right. I had a girlfriend with a bathroom like this before. It's weird. What the heck? Hi, Mahisaka. So that was the creepy hotel. And when we got in there and I was messaging you guys in the chat. I was like, not in the chat, in Discord. I was like, dude, this is really creepy. I don't know what to do. I didn't feel comfortable. That's what I was messaging because we were really worried. The vibes were off. Not to mention when we got in there, there was a really weird noise. And the ceiling too. It was like loft vibes. This was the ceiling. Let me show you guys the ceiling of the hotel. And I'm not a bougie girl, but this is what the ceiling was. I don't need my hotel to be fancy, but I don't know. And see, that was the light over the bed. It was a spotlight over the bed. Over that weird, like over this, there was just a spotlight. And you can dim it and stuff. It was really weird. It's giving 1 star. That's where we stayed. And the carpet was yellow, but lots of stains on it. A lot of stains. Former parking garage. Hi, Sakayan. Hi, Mr. Meows. Anyways, $30 a night, Shirley. It was pretty cheap. Listen, we're not rich, okay? Going to LA was very expensive, so we had to find the cheapest option. Was it pay by the hour? I don't know what you mean by that. At least you survived. Yeah, at this point, we literally sat there like, we don't know if we're going to leave. We thought for a second, we're leaving. Like, we were going to spend all the money in the world to feel safe. And at this point, we just didn't feel safe. Hi, Ash. Welcome in. We just didn't feel safe. And we were like, okay, we have to leave. This is not. This is gonna end up in like our death. This is a horror story. This is a horror movie. All this stuff. Y'all should have bought a black light. That's crazy. Definitely got the adult film room. And no, it really it was weird. And the hallways of the hotel were the creepiest part. The hallways were like really dark and so weird, dude. I wish I got a picture of them. I didn't. Really bad vibes. Hi, Benny. And this is just the beginning of it, okay? There was weird noises and the freaking walls, and we were like, this is weird. So, and also Dom and I were freezing. The hotel room was really cold. And we got a guy to come and check out our room because we couldn't there was no thermometer in there. Like, well, Dom said, I asked him to check. He said, "Yeah, there's no thermometer, there's no heating." And I went to take a shower. So we called maintenance and the maintenance guy came up and he came into the room and he's like, we're like, "Do you hear that weird like cranking noise in the walls?" And we all listen to it and it's like loud. And the maintenance guy looks at us and he goes, "I don't know what that is. I've been working here for like 10 years and I don't know what that is." What? What do you mean? What do you mean you don't know what that loud noise is? That's really, really scary. He said, I'll go tell the guys I'll go tell the guys that's happening and maybe we'll fix it." And we didn't hear it again. So I don't know. After he went to go fix it, it was gone the rest of the time. I don't know what that noise was. Anyways, also there was a thermostat in there. We just didn't see it. He was just like, "Oh, to fix the temperature, you just press this." But yeah, it's the previous tenant still trying to dig their way out. No, literally, it was giving American Horror Story. We got the full LA experience. It wasn't that kind of hotel. I don't know, but we didn't leave. We ended up staying in the hotel for the trip. Hi, Kyle. Welcome in. What's that Stephen King movie about the hotel room? Oh my god, I don't even need to hear that. Good night, Moo Cow. Thank you for coming. It gave you a baller story. We didn't die. So, and it comes full circle in the end. You'll see. All right. Next, Friday night. This was the first night in LA. We met up with Aggie and Parky and we went to a place called Sugarfish. This is like an LA exclusive, like you can't get it anywhere else, sushi restaurant. And we all love sushi. I love sushi. But dude, what the frick? LA has overpriced food for what? The sushi was weird. If you guys are like big sushi fans, you'd know that like warm rice and cold sushi makes like a weird kind of like film in your mouth when you chew it. This place had that. So like it was like sushi, right? With rice and a sashimi on the top. And the rice was hot. And the sashimi was cold. And it was just really strange taste in your mouth when you would eat it. And they would like have this weird film on the sushi because of the hot rice kind of cooking the cooking the fish. It was so weird. It was such a weird choice. We were like, what the freak? And it was so expensive. And we each got like this like meal plan thing. So it was a lot of sushi. It was like really good for like the amount of food you got, but it was such weird tasting sushi. I don't know. I didn't get a picture of that place though. I got a call during the recap. Like I just got done talking about the creepy hotel. Here, I'll just show the pictures again. How about that? We thought it was like possibly a like not a sex hotel, but yes. This was the room when you first walk in, what it looks like. It's a weird sex chair facing the bed, and there's like, and this is the ceiling. There was a spotlight right over the bed. This is the ceiling. We had to opt for a cheap hotel because we're not rich and LA is expensive. This is cheap for LA. It's still expensive. And then this was the bathroom. You turn around from the bed, and this is the open bathroom. There's no door. There's no shower door. You were just naked in the shower in front of the whole room. Nothing. This is literally the shower drain. Like you just stand naked right in front of the bed. And anyone who walked in could just see you naked. Hi, ML2FL. What? No door? No door, and no shower curtain, and no shower door. It was weird. And so we like strongly considered leaving. Looks like a hostel. It was a real hotel. I swear. Anyways, we ended up staying though. Okay, so we went to go get sushi, and then after sushi, we went to a rooftop. Here, this is the outside of the hotel. You guys want to see the outside of it? It was beautiful on the outside. Hold. Okay. This was the outside of the hotel. Oh, here it is. See how like creepy and old it looked? We loved that. We were like, oh, this is gonna be so fancy. It's gonna be so fancy. And then you go inside and you're like, what's happening? But look at the like engravings. Like, I don't know, but there was something in the walls. Hi, one guy. And italic, I forgot to mention to you, there was a weird noise in the walls. It was really loud and like scary sounding. And we were like, what the freak is that? And we called maintenance because it was that loud. And the maintenance guy came up and we asked him and he was like, I don't know what that noise is. I've been working here forever and I don't know what that noise is. And we were like, oh, good. That's good. We feel safe. Anyways, the outside looks nice. I agree. Thank you for the follow. I'm King Aurora. Welcome in. And then we went to a rooftop bar after we were at Sugarfish. This is what it looked like. It's pretty. This was LA at night. And this was the rooftop bar we went to. This is another picture. And we got Moscow mules. And we drank on top of the bar. It was very fun. Cheers, Aurora. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, they are, James. I like the architecture. Thanks for the posture check, Scooter. But yeah, so that was where we went to after. And then after that, I was like, okay, we're all going to bed, right? And then, Parky and Aggie were like, no, we got to live it up. We're only in LA once, And so we decided to go to a barcade. And at the barcade, we met Chad, Hassan, and Hey Billy Ray. Chad and Hassan are YouTubers. I don't know if you guys know who they are. They're really nice. And Billy Ray is a streamer. And so they were all very, very, very nice. No bottle service. Are you kidding? We went to just a barcade. Hi, Jordy. Thank you for coming in. And so we just I don't think we had another drink there. We just kind of like hung out. And that was it. And then we went to bed. And I had just like a Moscow Mule and some sake at sushi. And I was drunk. Because I don't drink at all in like my day-to-day life. So we woke up hungover for the Streamer Awards. Yippee. Because I'm Katie Marie and I don't have a brain, Parky the night before was like, okay, here's the thing. So the night before, Parky and Aggie are like, okay, guys, our room is really small. I know we had the makeup artist and hair lady. They were going to come to Parky's room because it was the nicer hotel to do me and Parky's makeup and hair in the morning. And so they came to us and they're like, our room is really small. Is your room bigger? We're like, it's bigger, but you don't want to come to our room because it's our creepy hotel. And they're like, no, it'll be better than our room. Trust, our room can only fit a bed. It can't fit anyone else. And I'm like, are you sure? And Parky's like, yeah, I don't think she'll care. It's like a hotel in LA. It's still going to be fine. And I'm like, okay. And so I text Parky, Aggie, and the makeup lady a room number that is not ours. I didn't do it on purpose, though. I did not do it on purpose, but I texted them all the wrong room number. Went to bed and stared into the doorless bathroom. It was creepy. So everyone went to the wrong room. Did the pillows and mattress suck? It actually was pretty comfy, the bed. Because it was probably a sex hotel. Anyways. But so everyone that morning was like messaging me like, Katie, what the hell? Like, why aren't you answering the door? No one's knocking on my door. What do you mean? And I get out of my room to look around and I see the makeup and hair lady down the hall like knocking on someone's door over and over again. And I'm like, I'm over here. And she said, oh, I thought you said this room. And I said, no, we're in this room. And I was so embarrassed. She's like, I've been knocking on the door for the past 15 minutes. I feel like I've scared those people. And I said, I'm so sorry. And then literally 5 minutes later, Parky messages me like, why are you answering the door? And I'm like, oh God. And I go outside the room and they're at the same door knocking on it. And I'm like, oh, frick. And they're like, how did you get that wrong? And I'm like, I don't know. Don't ask me anything, please. Thank you, Ion. Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Katie Miss. So then we started hair and makeup at 9 in the morning, and we got done with it at around 3. Me and Parky were getting our hair and makeup done by the same woman, and the amount of makeup I had on my face, it was obscene. It was obscene. It was a lot of makeup. It was a intense amount of makeup. Here, I'll show you a picture of this too. It was an intense amount of makeup, chat. I don't even know if the pictures you guys saw like gave it justice how much makeup was on my freaking face. But let me show you what my face looked like right after she finished the makeup. It was so much makeup that me and Parky were like really freaking scared. We turned to each other like, is this good? Like, I think this might be really bad. Like, this might be way too much freaking makeup. But look at this. This is right after my makeup was done. Look at this picture. It was so much makeup. It was so much makeup, chat. It was so much, like, and I lightened my brows before the trip, and then she darkened them. And then, you could just see the lip liner was crazy. I don't wear lip liner like that. I just wear one color on my lips. So, anyways, the lashes slayed though. The eyes were gorgeous. She did a great job on the eyes. And this is after we asked her to tone it down on the blush because before this, there was so much blush. So much blush. Oh, thank you, Ninja Man. Thank you. Me and Parky were both very nervous. Like, we were like, this is crazy. This is crazy. In person it was worse. Even Dom and Aggie were like, that's a lot of makeup. And we asked her to like just kind of make the blush a little bit lighter because the amount of blush was like, ugh, someone punched me in the face. It was crazy. And yeah. But otherwise the hair was great and she did a great job on like the little details on the face, so that was really cool. Um um oh my gosh. And so yeah, so that was the makeup and everything, and it was good. It was good. It was fun to do that with Parky. It was just like a girls get ready day. It took so many hours though. It took 6 hours to get ready. It takes a lot to get ready for an event. But yes. And then Dom and Aggie got manicures while we did that. Yeah, they like did their nails. Did Cutie supply makeup for people for everyone? No, we bought our own. Everything was bought by us. We bought our plane tickets, hotels, makeup, everything. Yeah. And we found the makeup lady. I found her on TikTok. Yeah. Okay, next. Arriving at the awards. This is a lot of words. I had to put it all so I don't forget it. Parky and Aggie got interviewed by Stable Ronaldo. I don't know if you guys know who that is. But yeah, they got interviewed by him when they first came in. And he like lied to Parky and was like, oh, I'm sitting next to you. And then we were all really worried we were going to be sitting with Stable Ronaldo. But he lied, so that was good. Welcome in, Thirsty. Everyone say hi to Thirsty. Welcome in. At the venue for the Streamer Awards, it was open bar. And as soon as we saw that, we were like, oh God, resist the urge to get extremely fudged up. Because I get 2 drinks and I'm drunk. So like I was like, I can't have more than 2 drinks. I'll just nurse these drinks as long as I can. Only thing I love more than a manicure is a pedicure. It's nice to get your nails done. You don't have to get painted nails. It was an open bar italic. And oh my gosh, I was like telling myself, don't go crazy with the freaking drinks. Don't do it. Don't do it. And then at the beginning, there was only a couple people just rolling in. And at this point, I met Anna Cramling, Perry Karyal, and Virtual. Anna Cramling was nominated for Best Strategy Streamer. She's a chess streamer. She actually won her award, so congratulations to Anna. She was super, super, super nice and very pretty and very sweet. Perry was nominated for League of Their Own. She's the person who plays Souls games with her mind. She does like the mind control gaming. She's awesome. And Virtual is he was also nominated for Best Speedrunning Streamer. He's a speedrunner. He's very well known. You probably know him. But they were all very, very, very nice and very cool. And yes, she uses her brain. It is so cool, Italic. She uses her brain to freaking what's it called? This was them. This was Anna. Oopsie. Wrong picture. Wrong picture again. The blonde woman is Anna, and this is Virtual, and they're both really, really nice. And then this is Perry. She's the girl who can do mind control Elden Ring. And this was me, Parky, and Dom. So much makeup, chat. Look at my face. It's like I got a freaking facelift. I don't look like that. Makeup's crazy. Chat, look. Do I look like that? No. What did she do with that makeup? I don't know. She sculpted my face. I don't look like that. Makeup's crazy. Anyways, so yeah, that was Anna and Virtual and Perry. They were all really, really nice. I didn't get pictures with a lot of people, but I got pictures with some people. So, like the event people took pictures of us. Hi, Ash. It looked beautiful. Thank you. You look slay. All right. Thank you. That is you. Well, I guess so. Thank you, Italic. You guys are so sweet. Well, we know when I wear hella makeup that I could look all right, I guess. Anyways, I was shoulder to shoulder. Oh, yeah. So then a bunch of big streamers started filing in. Cinna came in really soon after us. Thank you for the posture check, Jordy. And she was wearing this big black dress. I don't know if you guys know who Cinna is. She's awesome. She was nominated for the Sapphire Award, and she actually got her award. So congratulations to Cinna. I was shoulder to shoulder with her and like smiling at her, and she smiled at me a couple times. But I never said, hi, Cinna, congratulations on your nomination or congratulations on your award, because I was too nervous to talk to her because I think she's really cool. So I didn't say nothing to her, but she's really, really nice and really cool and really humble and just like one of the nicest people in the world. So she's great. Cinna's awesome. If you guys know Cinna, she's really, really freaking cool. And then for our seats, we were literally seated behind T-Pain. I was surprised at that one, but deserved it. She honestly does. She's worked so much. She's worked so hard this year. And she's killed it this year. Like, it was really her year. Oh, hold on. Let me show you guys. Where is the... Okay, here it is. Literally right in front of us. I didn't take a picture of my own chair, but I took a picture of this guy's chair because I was so shocked. Right in front of our table was T-Pain's table. I don't know. Oh, I accidentally zoomed in really hard on this picture. I don't understand why T-Pain was at the Stream Awards. Does he stream? I don't know. I'm out of the loop. But yeah, so T-Pain was at the awards. I don't know. And we were right behind his freaking table. Literally, we were sitting right directly behind T-Pain. It was so funny. And his whole team, and Clancy, was at this table as well. He streams. Oh. Well, I did meet NPC Miles. I did. I actually had a really nice conversation with him. But yeah, so we sat behind T-Pain. It was really funny. And then I got to see T-Tanat. And I met her friends Arav and Seb. They're all in OTK's Next Top Streamer. I don't know if you guys know those people. Arav actually won. T-Tanat got second place. And Seb got third place. And they were all there. And I love Nat so much. She's like a little angel. I think she's so great. She is so sweet and so kind and just one of like the nicest streamers ever. And she's doing really, 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 really well. And she totally deserves it. So yes, I love Nat very much. This is our picture together. Well, this was at the after party. We didn't get a picture at the actual awards, but I had a little bit to drink at this point. So you could kind of tell my face, but she was really fun and nice to see because I didn't get a picture with her at TwitchCon. Although we hung out at TwitchCon, I didn't get a picture with her there. So she had a great year. Yes, 100%. T-Pain is sub to you? Oh, somebody gifted him a sub, I think. He's got a gaming orc too. Oh, really? Interesting. He streams a lot of just chatting. Oh, I see. That's sick. Oh, we'll get there, Italic. We'll get there. Thank you, Joe Ninja. Thank you. We're talking about the awards right now. The next thing is I spoke to Peach Jars at the awards. She was wearing the Dune cosplay. And I said, like, oh my God, I love your Dune cosplay. And she was like, oh my gosh, you are the only person who knows from Dune. Thank you so much. It was so nice. You made my night. I was like, oh, you're welcome. You look amazing. You look so slay. She said, so do you. She was really, really nice. You guys know who Peach Stars is. And then I met Seer as well. He was also in doing cosplay. And he is so down to earth. He is so nice. He talks to you just like you're a normal person. Seer is so sweet. He talks as if he's not famous at all. Like, he's so nice. They're so nice, Italic. They're like the nicest people in the world. She's so cool, Thirsty. They were both so cool. Very nice people. And then the show began. But even though the show began, people still walked around as if the show wasn't going on. I don't know if that was like you could see that in the videos or in the like during the awards, but streamers were just still like going to the bar, talking, walking around while the show was happening. So like I feel like the show was mostly for like the stream. Because the streamers there were still just socializing. It was as if the show was going on in the background. Like people barely sat in their seats. It was very interesting. Yeah, it was very weird. But anyways, so as soon as the show began, Hassan came up to the bar, and he was at the bar almost every single break during the show because he's a big guy. He can handle a lot of liquor, and he's huge. He's so big, his head almost touches the door frame when he's walking through doors. He's literally so big. He is huge, and his shoulders are like, I'm not kidding, he's like a big block. He's so big. I didn't say hi to him though because I don't know, he intimidates me. But he was right behind me for most of the event because I sat by the bar. So anyway, and then gay. What is gay? What do you mean gay? I'm a woman, by the way. Hassan is a man. But anyways, I don't know if you know. Okay. I effing love Hassan. He's so big. And then Jason Lewine, he got awarded for best breakout streamer, and I've watched him sometimes. I think he's kind of adorable. So he came over to our table, and I went up to him and was like, Jason, you had such a great year. I'm so proud of you for getting your award. And he was so sweet. He gave me a hug. He was like, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And I was like, you're welcome, Jason. He was so nice. He was so nice. Like, he did not need to stop and like appreciate me. He could have just kept walking, but he stopped and hugged me for a moment and was very sweet. And Fuzli was walking around. Leslie, I told her I loved her dress. It was so sparkly. And I was very casual about it. And she said, oh, thank you, Queen. I love yours too. I said, oh, thank you. And that was cool. And then extra Emily was walking around a lot, and she had like a train dress, and so did I. So I was like, it's crazy, our train dresses, everyone keeps stepping on us. And she's like, I know, it's so crazy. I talked to her a few times, like in the bathroom and on the top of the stairs. She was just talking to everyone. Emily was literally just talking to people like left and right. I talked to her at the after party. I talked to her everywhere. She was so nice. Were you at one of the tables? Yeah, my table was right behind T-Pain's table. And S-Fan's table. So S-Fan was here, T-Pain was here, and we were there. So if you saw S-Fan at all, I was right behind him. Hi, Chimp. Welcome in. Yes. Fun fact, the door opening are almost 7 feet. No, he's literally so big, Italic. It's insane. He's huge. And then Myung, who's Kate Katamina, was walking around, and I told her she looked nice. And I know Myung a little bit, and she said it was so nice to see me. She recognized me. I thought that was so cute. She said, it's so nice you're here. It's nice to see you. I was like, thank you very much. Anyways, bathroom breaks during the show. When you go upstairs to the bathroom area, there's another bar in between the bathrooms. And it's really fancy. So a ton of streamers just hung out up there during the whole show. Like, some people didn't even go downstairs like to sit in their chairs. They just like hung up there. And so there's a lot of people up there. And that's when I went up to the bathroom the first time. I used the bathroom and I came out and I talked to all those streamers I was telling you about. And then NPC Miles Morales was standing outside my bathroom, and he looked at me and from like across the room, and he said, are you okay? And I said, yes. And I walked up to him and I said, why? And he said, it looked like you were crying. And I said, I'm not crying, but that is so sweet of you. And he said, oh, good. I just want to make sure you have resting crying face. And then I said, oh, thank you, NPC Miles Morales. I love your suit. And he said, oh, thank you very much. I love your dress. And I said, well, it was so nice meeting you. He said, it was nice meeting you too. Have a great night. He was very sweet. Very, very kind young man. Very kind. He did not have to ask me if I was okay. But he thought I was crying, but I wasn't. And then, call him his name, Malik. Well, he like doesn't mind people calling him NPC Miles Morales. It's kind of just a joke. But yes, his name is Malik. He's a very sweet boy. Very, very sweet young lad. And he announced an award, Streamer Awards. He's doing really well. Congratulations to him. And then Nut as well was there from YouTube. I don't know if you guys know who Nut is. He's in all those Jubilee videos. Yeah, he's gonna go far. I think he's really, really sweet and very down to earth and very kind. Very, really cool guy, Darth. Really, really sweet. And then Nut, from the Jubilee videos. I don't know if you guys know who Nut is. Here, let me show you guys. Let me show you. It's this guy. Let me show you. He's in like all of the Jubilee. That's him. This guy. Hi, Ordo. This guy. He's like very famous in the Jubilee space. He works for Nectar and Jubilee and all that. And he's very famous. Very, very famous dude. He was at the award show. Thank you, Ordo. Welcome in. And he was also at the bar in the bathroom area. And he was like, "Are you okay? You look like you're crying." I'm like, "What the freak?" "No, I just apparently have resting crying face." And yeah, so everyone thought I was upset. I wasn't. And then I actually saw Will Neff a couple times. And the first time I saw him, he was like, "Oh my God, it's so nice you're here." And he was in passing. And then the second time was in the bathroom area. He came up again because there was a bar up there. And he has a big coat on, Will Neff. I don't know if you guys saw what he was wearing, but he was wearing this like 30-pound coat. It was huge. And I was like, "Oh my gosh." And he came over and I said, "You look so good. And thank you for supporting me and, liking my tweets about the Miskip thing." And he's like, of course, sweetie." And I was like, and then he was like, "You want to try my coat?" I'm like, "Yes, I do." So he took his coat off and he put it on me and I almost fell over because it was 30 pounds. It was so big. I said, "Will, how are you wearing this?" And he said, "I've just been working out." And I said, "Well, you do look very small." And he said, "Oh, well, thank you, sweetie." And then I gave him back his coat and it was very sweet. He was very nice. Will Neff is very nice. He's a giga man. I was very appreciative of him even talking to me, let alone letting me try on his coat. Like a fur jacket. Yeah, it was a big fur coat. They looked really good, Em. They looked really, really good. They looked really, really good. And then show ending. So overall, the show, I wore the coat. Yes. I didn't get a picture in it or anything. I just wore it. And Caroline was there too, and she looked amazing. And I said she looked amazing, and she said, "Oh, thank you." And she was very fancy. Anyways, overall, the show was amazing, even though Parky and Aggie didn't win their awards. It was a really fun show and well done, and Cutie did a great job. It was really professional, really well put together. The food was really good. We had salads. We had a beef or a chicken with mashed potatoes vibe, and then a berry tart, very fancy. And Speed at the very end when we were walking out. Actually, when we were getting that last picture with the girls I showed you, Speed was walking by us, and I stopped him and I said, "Congratulations on your wins. You're having a great year." And he was like, "Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that." And he stopped and looked at me and smiled, even though he had a team behind him. He was so sweet. He's so like little and cute, and you really realize in person that he's just like a young guy who's just like doing his best, and he really is doing a great job. He's got like a crazy character online, but in person, he's a really good guy. He's really, really sweet. Going to this event really showed me that a lot of the people that people judge heavily online are really nice in person, like very, very sweet. I wanted Sketch to come to your table. He did, but we were at the bathroom. There's a part in the freaking award show where he literally comes up to our table and there's a bunch of empty chairs. That's because all four of us were at the bathroom, and that's when I was trying on Will Neff's coat. Yes. There's a part where he goes up to our table and he's like, "Oh, no one up here." And that was all of us. All those empty chairs. That was our table. It was towards the end. It was the last time he did his little rounds. And I was like, "Oh, frick. We messed up." Because you could see like the awards on TVs around the venue. And I saw him at our table, and I was like, "Oh, it's GG's." Because it would have been at least cool for Aggie and Parky to get interviewed there because they were nominated. And I felt bad that we all were at the bathroom. I don't know. I felt bad. Anyways, but yeah, the bathroom was very much a vibe. Could have met Sketch. Well, I did talk to Sketch a few times. He was very nice. I congratulated him on his win at the after party, and I told him his haircut is beautiful. And he was said, "Oh, thank you." I said, "Yes, I think this is a look for you." And he said, "Okay, I'm gonna keep it then." I was thinking about cutting it. So yeah, he did such a great job. I told him he did a great job. I congratulated him and on his award because he won best sports streamer. He was really really nice. I talked to him at the after party though, not at the event. He was really nice, and he like looks at you very kindly, and all of them do. Like all the streamers I talked to, just kind of sat and like spoke to you for a minute, and he asked me how I thought the event was, and I said it was really fun, and I was really excited to be here. And he was really really nice. So yeah, I did talk to Sketch at the after party. He was very very sweet, and he looked great. He looked really good. We gotta take a shuttle to the after party, and guess what? Guess where the after party was being held? At our creepy freaking hotel. It was being held on the like roof area of the creepy hotel we were staying at. It was so funny because we all got on the shuttle and we get there and we get off the shuttle and me and Dom look at each other like, "Are you actually kidding? This is our hotel." It was so freaking funny. It was so crazy. Yes, I was invited by Parky and Aggie because they were both nominated and we were their plus ones. Good night, Olivian. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you for coming. Yes, so anyways, after party, there was a fun photo booth thing we took a bunch of photos at. And so we took photos, like, I'll show you the photos. Parky posted the ones that they took with us, and then me and Dom also took, like, separate ones, too. But yes, this was the ones that, this is what we took on the photo booth at the after party. Ta-da! Aggie, Dom, me, and Parky. And then we took a silly one. Parky turns us and goes, "Let's do a silly one, like just look casually silly." And Dom goes crazy. And we looked at the picture afterwards and we're like, "This is too silly. Like, this is cute. This is cute. This is cute." And then there's Dom. Like, he looks like he just got run over by a bus. It's so funny. It's like way too silly. Way too silly. Yeah, he's a very handsome man, Mason. Everyone kept coming up to me. Actually, Nut went up to him and said he looked like Timothy Chalamet. And then someone else went up to him and said he looked like Dave Franco. And I was like, he looks like Dominic. I don't know. Dom was the only one who went silly. It was casual silly. We had 5 seconds at Attenberg to decide. I don't know how he did that in 5 seconds. Because we had to like do 2 seconds to say silly, silly. And then the 3 seconds he went, people aren't silly enough when they ask for a silly picture. It was too... All right, Chad. All right, fine. All right, next up, I met Pokey at the after party as well. She was walking through and she just looked magnificent. She literally looked like a goddess. She had this beautiful black dress on. Her hair looked amazing. Like, I've never seen anyone more beautiful in my life. And I walked up to her and I said, "Pokey, I actually watched your podcast on the plane on the way here," which is your old one, the Don't Tell Anyone one. And she was like, "Oh my gosh, really? That's so crazy." And I said, "Yes, I literally love you so much. And thank you for all the things you've done for women in this space." And she was like, she bent down because she was really tall in her heels. She bent down and she was like, "You made my night." And I was like, "Oh, thank you, Pokimane." She was so sweet. She was very busy though. A lot of people needed, like, she was walking around, but she was very, very, very sweet. So Dom was focused on looking silly. The rest of y'all were trying to look good. All right, calm down now. Calm down, everybody. Jeez, I don't know. I'm done being roasted by you people. So Katie's famous? No. I just simply I did fan behavior. It wasn't fame behavior. It was definitely, I'm a fan of you. And then later on, Valkyrie was at the party, and she was walking around looking all hot in her beautiful freaking dress. She was like best dress of the night. She looked so freaking good. If you didn't see what Valkyrie was wearing, she looked so good. And so she walked in, and I was like, "Ray." And she came over, and she's like, "You look so beautiful." And I said, "You look so beautiful." And she was so sweet and so short. She was so short. She's so short. I think she was like my height, but I was wearing heels. She might have been wearing heels too. but she's so small and so cute. And she was so nice. And we talked, I'm not kidding, for like 15 minutes. She was so nice. Like, she had a whole 15-minute long conversation about Dark Souls, about how we started streaming, about how I was inspired by her, and I used to work at an animal hospital and watch her stream. And I love what I wanted to start with Dark Souls because she started with Dark Souls, and how just some personal stuff too we talked about, which was really nice. And I also talked about like age and stuff and how I really look up to her because I started streaming it at the same age that she started streaming. And so I really look up to her for that. And anyways, so I just really appreciate her, and the conversation was really nice. And she was like, "Oh my gosh, like I'm gonna stalk you all over Twitter. You're so sweet." I'm like, "Thank you, Valkyrie. You don't have to do that." She was very, 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 very nice, and literally, like, it was the highlight of the whole trip talking to her because it was a real, like, actual, real conversation, and she didn't have to do that because she was very, very much wanted. Everyone wanted to talk to her. So the fact that she stood and talked to me and Dom for like ages and listened to Dom talk about bingo brawlers and everything because she's like actually interested in Elden Ring. She was so, so, so sweet. I really, really appreciate her a lot. Thank you. Thank you, Ray. And then Bonnie was there, Bonnie Rabbit. Then exchanged numbers and became BFFs. No, 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 no. Timo talking to Vigar about height. No, literally, but her dress was amazing. Dude, the black metal, like, oh my, it was so cool. And Bonnie was there, and I said thank you for being so kind to me a couple of years ago when I met Ms. Kif because she was there, and she gave me such a big hug when I met them. And she looked so beautiful, and she was so nice in person. Then she followed me on Instagram. She said, "Let me follow you on Instagram." And I said, "Oh, you do not have to, Bonnie Rabbit." And she did. So thank you, Bonnie Rabbit. She was very, very sweet and really pretty. So pretty. And so, I love her style so much. And Dan Clancy was there. And Parky was trying to convince him to give Elden Ring a chance. She was like, "You have to play Elden Ring." He's like, "I don't play video games. I'm bad at video games." She's like, "No, you have to." So I don't know. Maybe one day he will. But yeah, we took a photo with Dan. That was pretty kooky. Yeah, he was really nice. He was wearing a big chain that T-Pain gave him. It was weird. No, we are not one guy. We are not. And then keep going. We spoke to S-Fan, and he was really, really cool. He talked to us for like almost a half hour, dude. He talked to us for so much time. It was crazy. He just talked and talked and talked to us. I saw that. Yeah. Such a funny little, he was wearing that huge chain. It's so funny. But yeah, so S-Fan talked to us for a hot minute. He was really talking to Dom a lot about like World of Warcraft and stuff too. And he was so nice. S-Fan was so nice. Everyone was so nice. They were all so great. And then Shroud, I talked to Shroud. I said, "Congratulations on your Legacy Award." And he said that he actually wasn't going to go to the Streamer Awards like a year ago or whatever because he was really afraid because there was talks that he could possibly get that award. And he didn't want, he's very humble. He didn't want to he didn't want to go up on stage because he was really nervous about it. But I told him like he did a really good job accepting the award this year. And he was really grateful for the video they made of him. He's really, 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 really humble and really nice. And he totally deserved the Legacy Award. He's insane. He's Shroud. And he was really nice. Very nice. Yeah, he's so cool, guys. He's really, really cool. Definitely someone that deserves to be, like, I mean, all of these people deserve it. They're really, really good people. And then Jacksepticeye, I talked to him. He was really nice, too. He gave me a big hug. He was very sweet. And he smelled really good. And I congratulated him on Thankmas because they raised $3 million. Congratulations to Jack. I was so glad Cutie included him with the Legacy Award. He's a legend. He literally is. Like, everyone who's won the Legacy Award, I think, has been a major person to win. And I'm so happy with the people she's picked. He sounds the same. Yeah, he's got a great voice, Craig. He sounds the same. He doesn't sound any different, to me at least. Hi, Skyliner. And then we talked to Squeaks. Okay? Then we talked to Squeaks. And this is the crazy part of the night, okay? And I talked to Sketch. I talked to you guys about that. I forgot to include that, but I talked to Sketch. He was really nice. We talked to Squeaks, who won the award for Best Speedrunner, Aggie's category, actually. And we talked to Green Squeegee as well at the party as well, and he was really, really nice too. And he worked very hard in the speedrunning category this year, so congratulations to him for the nomination. But while we were talking to Squeaks, I didn't see the tweet, I'm so sorry. But while we were talking to him, all of a sudden I bring up Dark Souls or something, and he turns to me and he's like, "That's how I know you." And I said, "What do you mean?" And he said, "I just watched you beat the gargoyles in Dark Souls last week." And I said, "What?" "I did beat the gargoyles last week. I knew he wasn't lying. I literally just did." He actually watched. He said, "Yeah, I was watching your stream. I love Dark Souls streamers. And you were like the only person streaming it. And I was just watching you stream it." And I was like, he wasn't lying. He actually spent 2 hours watching me. That's so crazy. Hi, sexy chicken. Wait, that's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. Yeah, he said he found my stream last week and he was watching me do that. And then he knew about Bingo Brothers as well. And so then he asked to take a selfie with me and Dom. He was like, "Can we take a selfie? Can I take a selfie with you guys?" And I said, "Yes, you can." So he took a selfie on his phone, and we didn't ask him to take one with us because we're dumb. Can we watch I'm every big streamer now? No, no, no. Hi, Pee Wee Devil. Yeah, so he took a picture with us. We didn't take one with him. But he made me feel really good about the fact that like I kept going up to people saying that I knew them. I didn't ask for anyone for a picture, and now I feel kind of dumb because if Squeaks can do it, I could do it, and I probably will in the future. Sexy Chicken, thank you for the watch time. How are you? And then Nut was at the after party again, and he watched me because everyone went to the bathroom at the same time, and I was alone. So he watched me while everyone went to the bathroom, so I was safe. So thank you, Nut. And then he followed us on Instagram. He was like, "Can we all be Instagram buddies?" And we said yes. And so, yeah, Pokey was taking pictures with everyone. I should have asked her for a picture. I should have asked Valkyrie for a picture. She would have said yes. But I was so, like, nervous that I just didn't. Um, but honestly, the memory is theirs. And I know that that's all that really matters. So I'm really happy with my memories and with my opportunity that I even got to go. So I didn't need all these pictures. So, yeah. But, yeah, so then we became Instagram buddies with Nut. And then Cutie was at the after party, but I didn't say anything to her because she was so busy. Obviously, she's Cutie. She ran the event. But she did a great job, and she looked so pretty. She looked so pretty. She looked so pretty. T-Pain told me, oh, yeah. And then they were playing pool. XQC and T-Pain were playing pool. And I was standing in the way because I was talking to someone. I don't know who at the time. And T-Pain came up to me. He's like, "Girl, can you see we're trying to play a game?" And XQC was looking at me like, and I was, "I'm so sorry, T-Pain." And I moved out of the way. And he said, "Girl, you think that's enough space for me to play to play pool? Do you see this pool stick?" And I was like, "I'm so sorry, T-Pain." And I don't know. I don't know what to do. And so I just like took another step away. And he's like, "Yeah, watch me play. Watch me play." And I watched him play. And then I walked away because I felt so embarrassed. Anyways, I did talk to Maya. I did. I went to Maya. It was an amazing night. I didn't put everyone's name down. Oh my God. Thank you for reminding me. I went to Maya and I said, "Maya, I've volunteered at animal shelters and worked in an animal hospital, and I've dedicated a lot of my life to helping animals. And I just want you to know I really appreciate your channel and everything it's done for Twitch. It means a lot that you've given so much attention to saving animals and caring about animals and the environment and everything. I just think it really makes such a difference. So thank you so much." And she was like, "Oh, that's really sweet. Thank you so much." She was really tired at this point. She showed up to the after party in a sweatshirt. She's so cute. She does not care. If there's anything about Maya Higa, she does not care what anyone thinks about her, and she is herself. She is herself to a T all the time. She came to the after party in a sweatshirt and pants, changed out of her clothes, and was just cool. Like, she's giving the best, cool, girliest vibes in the world, and she's so down to earth. Very cool. Such a pug way to get T-Pain to talk to you. Yeah, he talked to me. I don't know. The after party had yummy food as well. Like, they were walking around with food that was really yummy. And then after the party, we ended up with Spooky. His name is John Choi. And Scootish. And I don't know how we ended up with them. And we went to this like Korean food place, and it was really like cool looking. But we were all so drunk. I was so drunk. And I didn't even taste it. And then we got to our hotel room around like 3 a.m. and I couldn't sleep because of like everything going on in my head, and it was insane. And then I finally slept on the plane a bit, and then I slept for 12 hours when we got home, and that was the end of that. So yes, thank you to Parky and Aggie again for inviting us to the Dreamer Awards. You guys are amazing friends. I miss them so much. I can't wait to see them again. They are such lovely people. And I made so many friends while streaming. So many amazing people. And I just want to say, everyone out there, thank you for being my friend. Not just Parky and Aggie, but everyone. Streaming and the streaming world is really about making friends and making communities. And like you guys and them and everyone, this is the reason why streaming is so wonderful. And yeah. So just letting you guys know, it was just a really, really wonderful event and really fun. And if you guys want to see me, oh wait, oh my god, I spoiled. And then afterwards, I'm online Twitter, and all of a sudden I see Squeaks follows you back. And I'm like, wait, what? He followed me after the event, and I was like, let me see if he'll respond to my DM because now he's following me, and so now I can DM him. And I did him like, hey, Squeaks, it was so nice to meet you. I was wondering if you had that selfie that you took with me and Dom. Like, I'd really love to see that. And he was like, immediately, he responded, yeah, it was so nice meeting you too. You were great. Here it is. So there's the proof. Squeaks took a selfie with us. Let's freaking go. Speaking of shot, I played yesterday. It was so tough. I hope that it was at least fun. CGI? It's not. And he took it on his phone. Anyways, pretty cool. Thank you, Italic. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. I definitely feel like I didn't look like myself, but like I had so much makeup on, but oh my gosh. Anyways, it was really cool. And now I will show you some videos. But yes, so it was pretty cool, chat. It was pretty cool. Let me show you like the layout of like the event and stuff. Oh yeah, so at this point here, wait, pause champ, because what the freak? Here we go. So here, at this point, this was our table right here. So oopsie, pause champ. He's like asking around who wants to like be in an interview, and this was us. Oh, can you hear me? Can you hear me? What the heck? What the heck just happened? Why did that happen? I don't know. Anyways, so you're very quiet. Yeah, I don't know. It lowered my audio for some reason. But so this was our table right here. When he was literally asking at this moment, like, is there anybody? He's such a cutie pie. He was asking us, is there anybody who like wants to make some noise? That was our table right next to him. And we were upstairs.
There we go. You see that?
That was us. We were table 22.
That's my brother there. That's my brother. That's my slime. Look at that. Rumored lovers.
So,
hey,
I don't know. If we were right there when he was looking for people to talk to, he would have spoke to us. Especially because Aggie and Parky were nominated. He would have come to the table. But we were upstairs at the bathroom, and it was... Oh. But at least I got to try on Will Neff's freaking jacket, so I can't be... And I got to talk to Malik, a.k.a. NPC Miles Morales, so... Whatever, you know, you win some, you lose some, and yeah, but it was still, that was us right there. Oh, you can't really even see it because I'm kind of blocking it, but yeah, that's literally our table right there. So annoying, but yes, chat, yes. And then also, probably better actually, I don't know, I mean, we probably would have been silly on the camera. But here's some other like videos of me.
Are going to be presenting.
I was in this video here. Check this out. This was pretty cool. Just like at the event. This is Kachi. She was announcing the Hidden Gem Award, which was the category I wanted. which is actually really funny that I was on the camera for this, but that's me right there. That's my blonde hair. Behind Chomp TV, who was nominated for Hidden Gem. Shout out to Chomp. But yes, that's me and Parky and Dom. Dom looks so cool. He looks like a fame. He looks like so like, I'm casually chic. I put my hand on my face like this. And then like their camera went all wonky during this. It was crazy. I was like, what the freak? But yeah, I didn't know when I was on camera because I couldn't really see. Because I was watching the stage. So I didn't know when I was up there on the video. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's the back of my head. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And then, oh, this goes on for a while. And also, when this guy passes me, I think you could see me too, which is pretty cool. But yeah, this guy won Cartoon Therapy. Shouts out to him. 100% deserved. But yeah, it's pretty cool. There I am right there. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go with Aggie. Come on. Let's freaking go. It's pretty cool. Yep, that's me. And that's pretty cool. And I have all the parts saved, actually. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And then Anna winning as well. You could see me in the background. Look at this. That's me. And then also, this was when Parky was waiting for her nomination. And I'm right here. Here's my shoulder. Hi, Mr. Sigma. And unfortunately, Parky didn't get it, which sucks. But I think this is Dan Clancy right there. That's his chain that he was wearing, which is like really interesting. And then S-Fan. I think Mason got a clip of this, but it's just me right behind S-Fan waiting for the nomination to be announced for Best Sports Streamer. But yeah, that's literally me. That's so crazy. Actually insane. I look like so different. Oh yeah, and when Pirate Software got up, you could also see me. Also, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just watching him walk around. It's pretty cool, chat. You know. And also, Mason got some clips as well, which is pretty cool. So thanks. Shoutouts to Mason. This is us at our table. And there's Hassan. I told you he was at the bar a lot. In a good way. And you can see S-Fan was in front of me. You look like you made the tiniest claps. Well, I didn't want to be too loud. I didn't want to take up too much space. I was just a +1, so. And then there's this clip here too. And we're right there, which is really cool. Wait, I'll move myself. Oops. I'm chewing. This is when we had dinner. They gave us dinner during the break. Love that Parky is so easy to spot because of her hair. Yeah, she's literally a goddess. I don't know what we were laughing about, but. Yeah, and Dom looks very handsome, chat. Very cool. He looks like a celebrity or whatever. I don't know. Aggie looked good too. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then, I don't know what this one is. Oh yeah, this is when S-Fan gets announced. So I'm on the bottom with S-Fan. This is when he gets awarded the top roleplay streamer, which is really, really cool because he's a great guy and he deserves it. But yes, it's pretty cool, chat. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. It was cool being there too to watch him celebrate. That was pretty cool. And Bonnie too getting really excited was cute. And then also again behind him for the sketch winning best sports. I was very excited for S-Fan. I want him to win again. I was like hoping. I was watching him like he's gonna win again. He's gonna win again. That's why I was literally like staring at him. I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch you win again, S-Fan. But he didn't. I really thought he would. But shout out to Sketch because he definitely deserves it as well. I was like waiting. I was like, this is it. S-Fan's gonna win again. I'm gonna watch them celebrate again. Yeah, but unfortunate he didn't. But Sketch did, and so congratulations to Sketch. He deserved it. The empty chair. Oh yeah, the empty chair part was sad. But yeah, so that's all the pictures and videos and moments I was caught on screen, and I sat amongst the stars, and it might be the only time in my life that I do that. So who knows? But it was a really wonderful experience, and again, I just shout out to Parky and Aggie for the invite. It was literally so fun and such an insane experience. And every single streamer that I met was the nicest, kindest, coolest person. And even the people that I didn't speak to, you could tell were really cool. Like, even XQC was very, he was very polite. Like, everyone was polite, everyone was sweet. And that's what I'd like to say as, like, a final note. Regardless of what you see on the internet, Pale Object, thank you for reaching the Lundo board. Congratulations. Thank you, Pale Object. Thank you so much. Thank you. And more Gothic, thank you as well for reaching the industry board. Thank you. Thanks, guys. You guys are already crushing it. What the heck? It's only the first day. It's just 17 days. Jonge! Oh my God, Jonge! My OG mod. John, Sandorian. Wait, what the freak? There's so many. Sandorian, thank you so much. Thank you. What the heck? There's so many. You guys are... I've never had this many people participate. Bubonic Chronic, thank you so much. What's going on? This is actually so crazy. Hi, Tans. What the freak? What the freak? Okay, so what I'd like to say... You don't have to name names, but was there anyone who seemed rude or anything? Literally no one. Thirsty. No one seemed rude. Everyone was nice. Everyone you spoke to took the time to respond and stand there and smile, hug you, say thank you politely, even if they were very busy. I mean, literally everyone. I sat near Ted Nivison on the bus ride to the after party. He was so nice, so polite. Every single person that I interacted with at the event was kind, and the people I didn't talk to because I was too nervous were talking to everyone, talking to them. Ludwig was really cool. Ludwig talked to Dom for a bit. He knows about Bingo Brawler, so he was excited about what Dom was cooking up next as a creator, and that was really cool. He was really nice to talk to. Everyone was really nice. Literally, everyone was cool. Like, every single streamer at that event, if you go to the Streamer Awards, I truly believe you are going to pay homage and show support to your fellow streamers. Every single person there that I met or saw was good. They were all kind. They were all polite. They were all humble. They were all very sweet. And even if you didn't have a conversation with them, they'd smile at you. There was nobody who looked at you like you were less than them. Everyone really considered everyone in the building as an equal, and it was just a really, really cool thing. I also talked to Tara Yummy. I almost forgot. The famous TikToker and Giga Slay woman Tara Yummy. I don't know if anyone in the chat knows who Tara Yummy is. She is so freaking pretty, but so freaking short. So short. So, I'm not kidding. I think she's 4'9". She's really, really short and so cute and so nice. I turned to her and I said, Tara Yummy, what are you doing here? And she said, I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know why I'm at this event. I don't stream. She was supporting Jake Weber, who's a streamer now, and Johnny, who was performing at the event. So, yeah, Tara Yummy, she's very nice. Yeah, so really, really fun event, and I'm very honored. And I could safely say that all of your streamers, chat, are good people. And even if they get a bad rep online or they're in a drama, they're people. They're real people at the end of the day. And I saw them all. Even if you think iShowSpeed is really loud, he's a really, really nice guy in person. Really sweet, really nice, really good vibes, and definitely very deserving of his award. He's a very good kid. Very good kid. So yeah, I would just like to say everyone was great at the show. They all were amazing. Miss wasn't there. Miss Kiff was not the show. I feel like streamers get a bad rep, so it's lovely to hear that they're so nice. It's actually funny because we talked to a manager at the after party, and she was saying how in the field of influencers, or social media people, streamers are the nicest. Like TikTokers, Instagram people, Twitter people, they're kind of like the rudest. And streamers and YouTube people, but Twitch people mostly are the nicest, which is really interesting. I think it's because as a streamer, you're interacting with your community every day. Like, if you're a streamer, you are choosing to talk to a chat every single day. You know your audience and you love your audience, and you genuinely have to love your audience because it's the only reason or only way you could be a streamer. And so, hearing her say, like, streamers are the nicest to both their communities and to management, it was really cool to see. And I honestly felt that. Like, I felt everyone in the room was kind. And so, I just want to say, this is a great platform. Your streamers are great. Sure, there's some controversial people. None of them were at the award show. And yeah, they were all really great, all really kind. Even if you don't agree with everyone's views or everyone's this or everyone's that, at the end of the day, they were all humble and sweet and supportive of one another. So yeah, that's what I'd like to say about that. Cutie is amazing, and you can honestly, the reason why she always says it, but the reason she puts on this event is an excuse to bring everyone together and to show each other that everyone supports each other. It is exactly that. That is the event. And even if I never get to go again, seeing it in person really just like inspired me and made me feel very proud of my platform and of the people I stream with. So yeah,